Flickering embers create store ember as my sanity begins to evaporate like a thin, weightless water vapor. I watch my reflection moving independently inside the cracked mirror glass, praying for these terrifying psychological delusions to quickly, safely pass.
The devil stands at the crossroads, offering a highly questionable transaction, promising to provide my miserable life with some
temporary satisfaction.
I decline his offer, choosing instead to engage with the darkness
within,
stomping my leather boots, preparing for the
ritualistic movement to begin. A haunting choreography executed beneath the pale starlight illumination, sinking deeper into a state of absolute, profound mental fascination. We perform a frantic shadow dance across the floorboards of this old cabin, trying to outrun the terrifying demons that continuously happen to tap in. An ominous blues ritual designed to exercise our historical ghost in fight, twisting and turning through the final hours of this everlasting night.
My acoustic instrument provides the soul soundtrack for this spiritual warfare, as we confront the invisible enemies lurking beneath the wooden rocking chair.
No words are spoken, only the rhythmic thudding of our frantic moving feet,
creating a tribal percussion that makes our exhausted hearts rapidly beat.
Your silhouette elongates, blending perfectly with my own dark outline, creating a gothic masterpiece that defies any logic or human design. We are spinning through a chaotic vortex of ancestral deep-rooted pain, hoping this energetic physical exertion will somehow cleanse our brain. A haunting choreography executed beneath the pale starlight illumination, sinking deeper into a state of absolute, profound mental fascination. We perform a frantic shadow dance across the floorboards of this old cabin, trying to outrun the terrifying demons that continuously happen to tap in. An ominous blues ritual designed to exercise our historical ghost and fright, twisting and turning through the final hours of this everlasting night. effortlessly happen to tap in. Ominous blues, ritual design to exercise our historical ghost and fright, twisting and turning through the final hours of this everlasting night. The sun begins to rise, the silhouettes slowly disappear, leaving us collapsed on the floor, finally free from our fear. The shadow dance concludes as the morning light breaks, ending the long nightmare and the heavy toll that it takes. Springtime morning dewdrops glistening on fresh emerald leaves, gentle wind blowing through fields where the farmer weaves, natural remedies growing wild along the countryside hills, curing our heavy anxiety without synthetic chemical pills.
Give thanks for nature's pharmacy, growing green from the fertile soil. Blessed agriculture requires honest sweat, patience, and daily toil. Gather the leaves, brew the hot tea, let the aroma fill the cabin room. Watch the beautiful purple jasmine blossom suddenly fully bloom. Nourish your inner temple, reject the artificial plastic lifestyle. Let natural medication make your beautiful face genuinely smile. We share an organic, sweet herbal love, growing naturally wild and free. Healthy cultivation, nurtured by the roots of the grand willow tree. No preservatives added, pure affection straight from Mother Earth. Celebrating our spiritual renewal, witnessing a spectacular rebirth. Man-made medicine causes sickness, creates massive corporate greed, but Jah provided everything we genuinely require
inside a tiny seed.
Harvest the fields together, share the bounty with neighbors next door. True wealth belongs to the soul,
not the rich man's shiny floor. Your touch feels like aloe vera, cooling down my sunburned skin, cleansing every dark shadow, washing away historical sin. We cultivate a secret garden, hidden from wicked Babylon eyes, where our affection grows taller, reaching towards cloudless skies. Nourish your inner temple, reject the artificial plastic lifestyle. Let natural medication make your beautiful face genuinely smile. Sharing organic, sweet herbal love, growing naturally wild and free. Healthy cultivation, nurtured by the roots of the grand willow tree. No preservatives added, pure affection straight from Mother Earth. Celebrating our spiritual renewal, witnessing a spectacular rebirth.
leaves, crush the bark, boil the healing roots today. Let all negative thoughts and sickness
instantly pass away. One seed can feed a nation, one plant can cure the blind, restoring complete tranquility to a fractured modern mind. Organic, botanical, purely divine, your roots tangled together with mine. Grow, blossom, expand. We share an organic, sweet, herbal love, growing naturally wild and free. Healthy cultivation, nurtured by the roots of the grand willow tree. No preservatives added, pure affection straight from Mother Earth. Celebrating our spiritual renewal, witnessing a spectacular rebirth. Nurture the garden, keep the soil wet. Sun is setting, but we won't forget. Green leaves whispering, agricultural bliss sealed forever with a natural kiss. Sub-zero temperatures solidify the tears upon my cheek. The atmosphere inside this glass palace is incredibly bleak. You look like a statue carved out of Scandinavian glacial ice, staring at me like I am a commodity with an expensive price.
I built a fortress out of frostbite to protect my vulnerable core, locking the entryway so nobody can hurt me anymore.
But your thermal energy is beginning to penetrate the wall, causing my defensive glaciers to unexpectedly crack and fall. Thermodynamics shifting rapidly as our boundaries collide, igniting a volcanic eruption that we simply cannot hide. This frozen flame burns with a strange, paradoxical temperature, defying every known scientific law and textbook literature.
A blazing blizzard consuming everything
within its path, leaving us paralyzed beneath its magnificent, beautiful wrath.
Mercury rises whenever you walk into the sub-zero zone, melting the heavy chain surrounding my icy throne.
Your touch feels like a lightning strike on a winter night, infusing my frozen veins with a sudden surge of blinding light.
We are a chemical anomaly, an impossible combination of states, a beautiful catastrophe dictated by the hands of our fates.
Steam rises from our skin as the fire meets the ice, willing to pay the ultimate dangerous catastrophic price. Thermodynamics shifting rapidly as our boundaries collide, igniting a volcanic eruption that we simply cannot hide. This frozen flame burns with a strange, paradoxical temperature, defying every known scientific law and textbook literature.
A blazing blizzard consuming everything melting the North Pole,
shifting the axis of the earth,
witnessing a spectacular,
dangerous, scientific rebirth. Freezing, burning, all at once, paralyzed for days and months. Watch the smoke rise from the snow. This frozen flame burns with a strange, paradoxical temperature, defying every known scientific law and textbook literature.
A blazing blizzard
Consuming everything within its path, leaving us paralyzed beneath its magnificent, beautiful wrath. Temperature stabilizing
as the fire and ice combine,
your molecular structure
permanently fusing with mine.
frozen flame flickering out in the morning mist, sealed forever with a lethal, contradictory kiss. Glittering neon skylines reflecting inside your expensive designer sunglasses. Electric currents running fast through the crowded evening avenues and passes. We leave the VIP lounge behind, chasing the futuristic golden dawn, driving along the empty highway until the dark shadows are completely gone.
Step on the gas pedal, let the engine roar like a mechanical beast.
We are driving towards the majestic mountains of the distant east.
Leave your diamond necklaces on the bedroom table, they mean
Nothing now. We will build our own glittering kingdom. Let me show you exactly how.
forget the
Expensive price tags. Look at the brilliant sky above. We are billionaires tonight, rich with pure, unadulterated love. We are driving towards that sparkling diamond horizon ahead, leaving behind every negative word the jealous critics ever said. Shining brighter than laser beams, cutting through the midnight air. A modern fairy tale romance, a glamorous, unforgettable affair.
The city skyscrapers look like tiny toys from this high altitude. I traded my heavy gold chains for a peaceful, meditative attitude.
Your laughter sounds like a chart-topping pop melody on the radio station, igniting a massive explosion of joy throughout this entire nation. The future looks incredibly bright, glittering like expensive crystal glass. We are moving at lightning speed, watching the boring old world quickly pass. Hold my hand tight as we break through the atmosphere tonight. Two cosmic superstars bathing under the glorious shimmering light.
Forget the expensive price tags.
Look at the brilliant sky Pouring a dark liquid inside a dusty antique crystal goblet tonight. Sitting opposite your empty velvet armchair in the dim candlelight. The taste on my palate resembles fermented tears and ancient regret, a vintage concoction of sorrow that my memory cannot fully forget.
I grew these grapes on a rocky hillside of disappointment and grief, hoping the harvest would provide some sort of temporary
Sweet relief.
But the soil was contaminated with dishonesty,
Jealousy and lies,
leaving nothing but sour fruit underneath the cold
gray autumn skies. Swirling the glass, watching the dark crimson stain slowly, smoothly drip, preparing for the agonizing sensation that awaits my trembling lip. This bitter wine burns my throat like liquid sulfur and heated lead, reminding me of every single harsh, unforgiving word you ever said.
A toxic vintage brewed from the ruins of our
Shattered, broken trust, turning our golden memories into worthless, poisonous, acidic dust.
The cellar is overflowing with barrels of unexpressed
Heavy remorse.
Our relationship ran its natural, destructive, unavoidable course. I take another gulp, hoping it will numb the ache inside my
Fractured jaw.
But this alcohol only exposes every single psychological defect
And flaw. You offered me a toast promising eternal loyalty and protection from harm, but you were just an eloquent snake hiding inside a fake coat of charm. Now I am intoxicated by this heavy, suffocating atmosphere of despair, drowning inside a puddle of misery because you simply ceased to care. Swirling the glass, watching the dark crimson stain slowly, smoothly drip, preparing for the agonizing sensation that awaits my trembling lip. This bitter wine burns my throat like liquid sulfur and heated lead, reminding me of every single harsh, unforgiving word you ever said.
A toxic vintage brewed from the ruins of our
Shattered, broken trust, turning our golden memories into worthless, poisonous, acidic dust.
This chemical damage inside my chest.
We consumed the poison willingly, thinking it was an entertaining test.
Now our bellies are full of agony, our minds are completely paralyzed as we stare at the wreckage of the romance we once highly idolized.
Sour taste, immense waste, no victory to be chased. Sip the fluid,
meet your doom. This
smashed on the floor. I won't be drinking your deceptive promises anymore. Bitter wine lingering on a cold, numb tongue, as the final curtain of our tragedy is hung. Sparks ignite inside this frozen concrete stadium tonight, spreading kinetic voltage through every single flash and strobe light. My pulse races rapidly, matching your dangerous electric pace, leaving 0 tracks behind within this crowded, chaotic space.
Fuel the furnace, let the internal combustion engine roll out.
Watch the intense energy spread across this massive, ecstatic crowd.
Uncontrolled combustion breaking every safety barrier down,
transforming this boring metropolis into a burning, glowing town. Temperatures climbing past the boiling point, melting the steel wall. Enter the emergency signal, obey the dangerous chemical code. This wildfire consumes our youth, burning out of control, igniting a fierce explosion deep inside our collective soul. No firefighters can extinguish this blazing, untamed heat. As we stomp our heavy boots against the dusty, cracked streets.
Oxygen feeds the hunger of this untamable summer blaze,
Shattering the glass windows, creating unforgettable days.
we don't need permission to illuminate this dark, chilly night.
Our internal combustion provides a spectacular, blinding sight. Friction creates heat whenever your leather jacket touches mine. Escaping the ordinary world, crossing the prohibited borderline. You are the matchstick and the gasoline waiting to explode, leaving a trail of beautiful destruction along this empty road. Temperatures climbing past the boiling point, melting the steel wall. Answer the emergency signal, obey the dangerous chemical code. This wildfire consumes our youth, burning out of control, igniting a fierce explosion deep inside our collective soul. No firefighters can extinguish this blazing, untamed heat. As we stomp our heavy boots against the dusty, cracked street. Ash transforms into stardust. Smoke creates a mysterious scream. We are the wildest renegades this planet has ever seen. Let the temperature skyrocket. Ooh, let the sirens wail out loud. We stand completely fearless, standing incredibly tall and proud. ignition, explosion, total heat. Feel the combustion, hear the beat. Burn, 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 burn. This wildfire consumes our youth, burning out of control, igniting a fierce explosion deep inside our collective soul. No firefighters can extinguish and end this blazing untamed heat. As we stomp our heavy boots against the dusty cracked streets, smoldering embers, flickering sparks, leaving a permanent glowing march. Wildfire fading into the dawn until the last bit of fuel is gone. Wrapping myself tightly inside a heavy midnight blue textile robe, staring out at the flickering street lamps illuminating this urban globe. The texture of the fabric feels soft against my exhausted, bruised spine, reminding me of a luxury lifestyle that is no longer permanently mine.
I sit at the corner booth of this dimly lit, smoky underground saloon, bathing beneath the artificial luminescence of a neon crescent moon. My fingers possess the rough calluses of a hard-working,
Broke musician, trying to improve my current highly unfortunate financial condition. A smooth melody floating through the thick liquor-scented indoor air, capturing the essence of a heavy, sophisticated, elite despair. This velvet blues wraps around my consciousness like an expensive shroud, singing my personal misfortunes to a thoroughly unconcerned crowd. A rich textured sorrow that feels incredibly soft, yet immensely heavy, breaking through the final defensive gates of my psychological levee.
Your sophisticated elegance always contrasted with my raw, gritty style, but you managed to captivate my attention with a single seductive smile. Now I'm strumming an old hollow body
Electric guitar in the dark,
hoping my musical notes will somehow leave a permanent
creative mark. I traded my diamond bracelets for a ticket to your melancholic show, sitting in the shadows, watching your musical genius brilliantly glow. The fabric of our affection was woven from the finest silk and thread, but we managed to stain it completely with the tears we continuously shed.
a smooth melody
Floating through the thick liquor-scented indoor air,
capturing the essence of a heavy,
sophisticated, elite despair. This velvet blues wraps around my consciousness like an expensive shroud, singing my personal misfortunes to a thoroughly unconcerned crowd. A rich textured sorrow that feels incredibly soft, yet immensely heavy, breaking through the final defensive gates of my psychological psychological levy. By a tragic fate,
we wear our sadness
like a tailor-made
designer garment tonight,
walking down a dark runway, completely devoid of any hopeful light.
soft
Texture, immense pressure, no metric can measure.
velvet sadness
Takes its toll. This velvet blues wraps around my consciousness like an expensive shroud, singing my personal misfortunes to a thoroughly unconcerned crowd. A rich textured sorrow that feels incredibly soft yet immensely heavy, breaking through the final defensive gates of my psychological levy.
The trumpet finishes its final note,
Leaving me standing on the stage completely
utterly alone.
velvet textures fading into the dark theater seats.
As the rhythm section plays its final
Concluding beats. Galaxies spin quietly outside my spaceship window pane, erasing memories of earthly gravity and heavy pouring rain. I tune my receiver to a frequency from a distant star, wondering if you can hear my frequency from wherever you are.
greetings, interstellar travelers. Turn your satellite dishes high. Receive the broadcast beaming directly from the upper sky.
No borders in astronomy, no passport needed for the flight,
Just pure sonic levitation,
guiding us safely through the night.
the universe expands
Whenever our voices perfectly align, transmitting celestial messages across the grand cosmic design.
This cosmic echo bounces
Through the vast planetary void, resonating louder than a colliding comet or exploding asteroid. A timeless broadcast floating beyond the limits of space and time.
elevating our spirits to a frequency
That is truly sublime.
Babylon telescopes try to calculate our exact trajectory, but our coordinates are protected by spiritual geometry. We plant flags of peace on craters made of stardust and stone,
Establishing an extraterrestrial sanctuary that is ours alone.
Your frequency acts
like a tractor beam, pulling my heart close, injecting a dose of cosmic energy when I need it most. We dance on Saturn's rings, kicking up dust of sapphire blue, creating a brand new constellation dedicated to me and you. The universe expands whenever our voices perfectly align, transmitting celestial messages across the grand cosmic design. This cosmic echo bounces through the vast planetary void, resonating louder than a colliding comet or exploding asteroid. A timeless broadcast floating beyond the limits of space and time,
elevating our spirits to a frequency
that is truly sublime. Friction can never burn our connection away. We belong to a dimension where there is no night or day. Supernova explosions signify the birth of our melody, writing our musical legacy across the pages of infinity. Echoing, bouncing through space, lost inside this alien place. Hear the signal loud and clear. This cosmic echo bounces through the vast planetary void, resonating louder than a colliding comet or exploding asteroid. A timeless broadcast floating beyond the limits of space and time, elevating our spirits to a frequency that is truly sublime.
Signal fading out
into the deep cosmic dark,
leaving behind a permanent
shimmering electromagnetic mark.
Cosmic echo whispering
across the Milky Way until we dissolve into the light of a new galactic day. Grandfather clock strikes 12 as the cold rain beats against my windowsill. Sitting alone with my regrets, feeling a bitter, unbearable winter chill. The fireplace has died down, leaving nothing but cold charcoal and gray ash, while outside my bedroom the heavy thunderstorm clouds violently clash.
I walk these empty sidewalks, pulling my collar up against the freezing gale. My pockets are completely empty, my face looks incredibly exhausted and pale.
The blues caught up with me, wrapping its heavy iron chains around my chest. Ever since you packed your bag bags and headed toward the distant, dusty west. The darkest hours of the evening always amplify the immense weight of my grief. Searching through the bottom of a cheap liquor bottle for some temporary relief. Listen to this painful midnight cry echoing through the foggy, deserted streets, as the cold, unforgiving pavement bruises the bottom of my bare feet, wailing my sorrow out loud to the crescent moon hanging up in the sky, hoping the heavy downpour will wash away the tears leaking from my eyes.
I remember when your sweet laughter filled this old dilapidated shack. Now the silence is a heavy burden, stretching my spine until it starts to crack.
A broken guitar with 3 rusty strings is my only remaining companion now, trying to survive until tomorrow morning, though I honestly don't know how. The sheets on your side of the mattress are still smelling faintly of tobacco smoke. Every single promise you ever muttered turned into a cruel, heartbreaking joke. I've cried a river of misery sufficient to drown this entire miserable town, watching my final hopes and grand ambitions slowly, painfully sink and drown. The darkest hours of the evening always amplify the immense weight of my grief. Searching through the bottom of a cheap liquor bottle for some temporary relief. Listen to this painful midnight cry echoing through the foggy, deserted street, as the cold, unforgiving pavement bruises the bottom of my bare feet, wailing my sorrow out loud to the crescent moon hanging up in the sky, hoping the heavy downpour will wash away the tears leaking from my eyes.
Misery loves company, but tonight I am completely, utterly alone. Staring blankly at the wall, listening to the wind make a haunting moan. No doctor can prescribe a medicine to heal a thoroughly shattered heart that was violently torn into microscopic pieces when we drifted apart, crying, wailing in the dark, leaving a permanent tragic mark. Midnight hours slip away. Listen to this painful midnight cry echoing through the foggy, deserted street, as the cold, unforgiving pavement bruises the bottom of my bare feet, wailing my sorrow out loud to the crescent moon hanging up in the sky, hoping the heavy downpour will wash away the tears leaking from my eyes. The clock keeps ticking, the rain keeps pouring down. Sorrow has taken total control of this lonely town. Just a weeping guitar fading into the early morning mist, remembering the final time our trembling lips kissed. Barometric pressure
is dropping rapidly inside my fragile aching chest. A raging hurricane is brewing, traveling swiftly from the turbulent northwest. Lightning flashes behind my ribs, sending a sharp jolt of electric pain, as my emotional weather forecast predicts a heavy century of pouring rain.
The wind is howling through the cracks of my old wooden front door, shaking the family photographs scattered across the dusty hardwood floor.
I see the dark tornado spinning, getting closer to my vulnerable farm, and no amount of preparation can shield my property from total harm. The radar shows a massive tempest heading straight for our fragile relationship, as the captain loses total control of this sinking, battered merchant ship. This stormy heart is causing a massive, catastrophic emotional flood,
pumping pure misery and freezing rainwater
through every vein of my blood. Thunder rumbles loudly whenever we try to communicate our deep frustration,
leaving behind a massive trail of absolute
widespread devastation.
I tried to build a sturdy levee out of my stubborn, thick-headed male pride, but the rushing water breached the walls, leaving nowhere left for me to hide.
My harmonica plays a blue note that sounds exactly like a dying seagull's cry, as I watch our beautiful achievements wash away beneath the dark, cloudy sky.
You were the anchor that was supposed to hold me steady during the rough gale,
but your rusty chain snapped completely, leaving me with a torn, useless sail.
Now I am drifting aimlessly across a treacherous, violent whirlpool of despair,
wondering if you ever genuinely, truly, honestly gave a single damn or care. The radar shows a massive tempest heading straight for our fragile relationship, as the captain loses total control of his sinking, battered merchant ship. This stormy heart is causing a massive, catastrophic emotional flood,
pumping pure misery and freezing rainwater
through every vein of my blood. Thunder rumbles loudly whenever we try to communicate our deep frustration, leaving behind a massive trail of absolute widespread devastation. Shelter us from the raw fury of this personal typhoon, shattering our beautiful illusions beneath the pale light of a dying moon. forget. Rumbling, flashing, lightning strikes. Different paths, different likes. The tempest rages deep inside. This stormy heart is causing massive, catastrophic emotional flow,
pumping pure misery and freezing rainwater
through every vein of my blood. Thunder rumbles loudly whenever we try to communicate our deep frustration, leaving behind a massive trail of absolute widespread devastation. The storm shows no mercy. The floods keep rising higher,
extinguishing the last remaining embers
of our passionate desire.
Stormy heart beating its final,
Erratic, exhausted cue. Nothing left but the deep, dark, heavy, sorrowful blue. Glittering neon skylines reflecting inside your expensive designer sunglasses. Electric currents running fast through the crowded evening avenues and passes. We leave the VIP lounge behind, chasing the futuristic golden dawn, driving along the empty highway until the dark shadows are completely gone.
Step on the gas pedal, let the engine roll like a mechanical beast. We are traveling towards the majestic mountains
Of the distant east,
Leave your diamond necklaces on the bedroom table, they mean nothing now. We will build our own glittering kingdom.
let me show you exactly how. Forget the expensive price tags, look at the brilliant sky above. We are billionaires tonight, rich with pure unadulterated love. We are driving towards that sparkling diamond horizon ahead, leaving behind every negative word the jealous critics ever said. Shining brighter than laser beams, cutting through the midnight air. A modern fairy tale romance, a glamorous, unforgettable affair.
The city skyscrapers look like tiny toys from this high altitude. I traded my heavy gold chains for a peaceful
Meditative attitude.
Your laughter sounds like a chart-topping pop melody on the radio station, igniting a massive explosion of joy.
Throughout this entire nation, the future looks incredibly bright, glittering like expensive crystal glass. We are moving at lightning speed, watching the boring old world quickly pass. Hold my hand tight as we breathe through the atmosphere tonight. Two cosmic superstars bathing under the glorious shimmering light. unforgettable affair. Cameras flashing, but we don't care at all. Together we stand unbreakable.
Together we will never fall.
Sparkle and shine, crystal clear. Nothing to lose, nothing to fear. Horizon draws near. We are driving towards that sparkling diamond. Horizon ahead, diamond ahead. Leaving behind every negative word the jealous critics ever said. Jealous critics ever. Shining brighter than laser beams, cutting through the midnight air. Midnight air, a modern fairy tale romance, a glamorous, unforgettable affair. Keep driving into the bright morning light. The future is ours, glittering and bright. Diamond horizon, infinity and beyond. Two hearts connected by an unbreakable bond. Grandfather clock strikes 12 as the cold rain beats against my windowsill. Sitting alone with my regrets, feeling a bitter, unbearable winter chill. The fireplace has died down, leaving nothing but cold charcoal and gray ash. While outside my bedroom, the heavy thunderstorm clouds violently clash.
I walk these empty sidewalks, pulling my collar up against the freezing gale. My pockets are completely empty, my face looks incredibly exhausted and pale.
The blues caught up with me, wrapping its heavy iron chains around my chest. Ever since you packed your bags and headed toward the distant, dusty west. The darkest hours of the evening always amplify the immense weight of my grief. Searching through the bottom of a cheap liquor bottle for some temporary relief. Listen to this painful midnight cry, echoing through the foggy, deserted street, as the cold, unforgiving pavement bruises the bottom of my bare feet. Wailing my sorrow out loud to the crescent moon hanging up in the sky, hoping a heavy downpour will wash away the tears leaking from my eyes.
I remember when your sweet laughter filled this old dilapidated shack. Now the silence is a heavy burden, stretching my spine until it starts to crack.
A broken guitar with 3 rusted strings is my only remaining companion now. Trying to survive until tomorrow morning, though I honestly don't know how. The sheets on your side of the mattress still smelling faintly of tobacco smoke. Every single promise you ever muttered turned into a cruel, heartbreaking joke. I've cried a river of misery sufficient to drown this entire miserable town. Watching my final hopes and grand ambitions slowly, painfully sink and drown. The darkest hours of the evening always amplify the immense weight of my grief. Searching through the bottom of a cheap liquor bottle for some temporary relief. Listen to this painful midnight cry echoing through the foggy, deserted street, as the cold, unforgiving pavement bruises the bottom of my bare feet, wailing my sorrow out loud to the crescent moon hanging up in the sky, hoping the heavy downpour will wash away the tears leaking from my eyes. Misery loves company, but tonight I am completely, utterly alone. Staring blankly at the wall, listening to the wind make a haunting moan. No doctor can prescribe a medicine to heal a thoroughly shattered heart that was violently torn into microscopic pieces when we drifted apart. Cry, wailing in the dark, leaving a permanent tragic mark. Midnight hours slip away. Listen to this painful midnight cry echoing through the foggy, deserted street, as the cold, unforgiving pavement bruises the bottom of my bare feet, wailing my sorrow out loud to the crescent moon hanging up in the sky, hoping the heavy downpour will wash away the tears leaking from my eyes. The clock keeps ticking, the rain keeps pouring down. Sorrow has taken total control of this lonely town. Just a weeping guitar fading into the early morning mist. Remembering the final time our trembling lips kissed. Barometric pressure is dropping rapidly inside my fragile, aching chest. A raging hurricane is brewing, traveling swiftly from the turbulent northwest. Lightning flashes behind my ribs, sending a sharp jolt of electric pain, as my emotional weather forecast predicts a heavy century of pouring rain.
The wind is howling through the cracks of my old wooden front door, shaking the family photographs scattered across across the dusty hardwood floor. I see the dark tornado spinning, getting closer to my vulnerable farm. And no amount of preparation can shield my property from total harm.
The radar shows a massive tempest heading straight for our fragile relationship, as the captain loses total control of this sinking, battered merchant ship. This stormy heart is causing a massive, catastrophic emotional flood, pumping pure misery and freezing rainwater through every vein of my blood. Thunder rumbles loudly whenever we try to communicate our deep frustration, leaving behind a massive trail of absolute, widespread devastation.
I tried to build a sturdy levee out of my stubborn, thick-headed male pride, but the rushing water breached the walls, leaving nowhere left for me to hide.
My harmonica plays a blue note that sounds exactly like a dying seagull's cry, as I watch our beautiful achievements wash away beneath the dark, cloudy sky.
You were the anchor that was supposed to hold me steady during the rough gale,
but your rusty chain snapped completely, leaving me with the torn, useless sail.
now I am drifting aimlessly across a treacherous, violent whirlpool of despair,
Wondering if you ever genuinely, truly, honestly gave a single damn or care. The radar shows a massive tempest heading straight for our fragile relationship, as the captain loses total control of this sinking, battered merchant ship. This stormy heart is causing a massive, catastrophic emotional flood, pumping pure misery and freezing rainwater through every vein of my blood. Thunder rumbles loudly whenever we try to communicate our deep frustration, leaving behind a massive trail of absolute, widespread devastation.
no umbrella can shelter us from the raw fury of this personal typhoon.
Shattering our beautiful illusions beneath the pale light of a dying moon.
We are shipwrecked survivors stranded on a jagged reef of absolute regret.
Cursed with memories that our tortured brains can never fully forget. Rumbling, flashing, lightning strikes, different paths, different likes. The tempest rages deep inside. This stormy heart is causing a massive, catastrophic emotion flood, pumping pure misery and freezing rainwater through every vein of my blood. Thunder rumbles loudly whenever we try to communicate our deep frustration, leaving behind a massive trail of absolute, widespread devastation. The storm shows no mercy, the floods keep rising higher,
Extinguishing the last remaining embers.
of our passionate desire.
Stormy heart beating,
It's final, erratic,
exhausted you.
nothing left but the deep, dark, heavy, sorrowful blue. conversations hanging in midair. We sit opposite each other, staring blankly with a cold, distant stare. No vocabulary can accurately describe the immense weight of this grief. Looking out the window, praying for some temporary, sudden relief.
Your quietness speaks volumes, hitting me harder than a physical blow. The unspoken tension inside this penthouse suite continues to steadily grow. We built a fortress of isolation out of our stubborn, foolish pride, hiding the raw, vulnerable emotions we desperately keep inside.
The grandfather clock ticks away, counting down the final seconds of us, trapped inside this quiet house, surrounded by historical dust. This loud silence is deafening,
roaring inside my eardrums tonight,
shattering our beautiful relationship
without a single verbal fight,
wrecking our foundation completely,
without making a single sound,
bringing our magnificent empire crashing down to the hard ground.
To the hard ground. Hey, I remember when our laughter used to shake these very apartment walls. Now only the haunting echo of ghosts walks through these empty halls.
You look at me like an absolute stranger I've never encountered before, as you stand silently next to the heavy, locked entrance door.
My quiet tears tell the story that my lips refuse to vocalize. You can read the tragic expiration date
Clearly written inside my eyes. We ran out of sentences, ran out of apologies to convey. Nothing left to talk about, nothing left to salvage or say. The grandfather clock ticks away, counting down the final seconds of us, trapped inside this quiet house, surrounded by historical dust. This loud silence is deafening,
roaring inside my eardrums tonight,
shattering our beautiful relationship
without a single verbal fight,
wrecking our foundation completely,
without making a single sound,
bringing our magnificent empire crashing down to the hard ground.
to the hard ground. Say something angry, scream out loud, break the quietness, please. Don't leave me begging here on my bruised, shaking knees. A quiet war is the deadliest conflict
A couple can never wage, turning the final page of our tragic, melancholy chapter stage.
so quiet,
So loud,
no words left inside
this cloud.
Shh. Listen to the break,
This loud silence is deafening,
roaring inside my eardrums tonight,
shattering our beautiful relationships
without a single verbal fight,
wrecking our foundation completely,
without making a
single sound, bringing our magnificent empire crashing down
to the hard ground.
absolute quiet.
Nothing left to say.
Watch the final memories slowly wither away.
Loud silence
Takes over the vacant space. Goodbye.